Hey friends. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs. Come on in. We're gonna do the cutout of the week, y'all. Look at this super cute little Joy reindeer. I'm gonna do mine a little different, some different colors. So, if you don't see a red box right there, guess what? You're catching the replay. This guy is available until November 19th, around midnight. So, when you get here, say hey. Let me know where you're watching from, y'all. Let's see what states y'all are in today. The keyword is joy, J-O-Y. This guy is about 12 inches tall. 7 inches-ish. Yeah, 7 inches wide, 12 inches tall. But I want to show you guys how to do it because several of you have already purchased it. And I want you to know, sometimes it's easier to see it done, right? So let's get started. Let me move you back a little bit. So, how's your day going? My day is great. Great. All right, I got a bunch of different colors here today. So it's obviously gonna come as a wood blank. So I'm going to remove all this stuff by just lifting off the frame. And this is what it looks like, okay? So I'm gonna set that aside, and then it comes with all these pieces. I'm just gonna like shuffle those off. And then we're gonna start with this piece. This is the main piece. It does have a hole at the top because it's like a hanger, y'all. So on this one, I painted the background red. See that where it says J-O-Y? But today I'm gonna paint it white. So let me grab my bright white. So when you comment the word joy, you're gonna get a message from me, A to Z Designs. And in that message will be a link to purchase this. Let me see if I have, here we go. This one has a little bit more white. This one's history, y'all. It's history. So let me grab a couple of things. Let me grab a sponge brush. So I'm going to do this in white today. And show you the two different outcomes. So one thing about, painting your own stuff twice is that you have double the finished projects, let me say. So here's a trick with the sponge brushes. They act very similar to like a makeup sponge. Just offload some of that paint or paste or whatever you decide to use. Offload it onto the side of your jar so that it's not as like globby. Is that a word? It is today, folks. It is today. It's just much easier that way so that you don't have a bunch of paint or paste gooped up in the little cracks. So we're going to really need to do that whenever we do like the outline, the frame bit. So here we go. What are y'all doing today? Hey, y'all. Look at y'all, Marilee. Good morning. Hi, Diane and Glenda. Who else did I miss? Kimberly. Jeannie, what are you doing, girl? Carolyn. Hello. Denise and Barbara. Hi, Debbie. We are painting the cutout of the week. Every Monday, we release a new cutout. About 7:30 Central in the morning. And then I try to show it, I don't know, several times throughout the week. And today we are painting it a little bit different than how I had my original one done. Just to see what it looks like. And it doesn't take much time, y'all, to paint these. Like we try to keep the cutouts for the week fairly, I don't know, small to medium. So that it's quick, it's easy. Several of you buy multiples. I'm assuming that you use them I don't know, as gifts maybe, or you have like a craft night. Maybe you gift a blank one to your friend to try it out, but it's fun. Something we started, what y'all, almost 2 months ago? 3 months ago? So that part is done, okay? White. Thanks, Desi, for the stars. Hello, Barbara. Hi, Ada and Cindy Sharp. How is everybody? Glenda, it's raining there. I'm sorry. It is very pretty outside today. It's a little chilly, but nothing that's, you know, you don't need like a huge winter jacket kind of thing. All right, so I'm going to keep this out because we're going to have to use the white here in a second, but let's go in with the black. So this is going to be the outline of your Joy, what did I call it? Reindeer Hanger. So this one, you definitely need to be mindful of how much paste you have on your, whatever you're using, whether it's a makeup sponge, a sponge brush, whatever it is, so that it doesn't go into the little cracks. Not really cracks, but like the fill-in holes where you're gonna put your actual cutouts. This is just like the frame of it. So we're gonna do it black. But y'all do it whatever color you please. What is today, Wednesday? We are halfway through the week, y'all. Oh my goodness. So this morning I sat down and I put together a list of all the ingredients that I needed to make all of my pies. Hopefully the stores are not out of things. They're fairly simple ingredients. And then I made like a separate list because I am notorious, y'all, for putting something on a grocery list and we already have it. So like, for example, I had a separate list for like flour, sugar, cinnamon, brown sugar, coconut. Like a lot of times I'll buy it and then I'll go to put it away and I'm like, whoops, now we have double the amount that we need. So I'm trying to be more mindful of that this year because of limited space, right? And if you don't need it, you already have it, why buy more? Because I certainly don't want to make quadruple the amount of pies, right? Because I already make 2 of each. So that's what I'm doing. Or that's what I did this morning. Missy Clark is new here. How are you? Welcome. Make sure that you hit the follow button so that you can be notified when we go live. We have lots of fun here. At least I think so. I have fun. I hope y'all have fun. This is our crafting community. And we are painting the cutout of the week. We have a cute little reindeer that I think you guys will like. But like I said, y'all, this is not hard. 12 inches tall, 7 inches wide for this little guy. And I'm just painting this frame piece in black so that it pops around the other pieces. Okay, so there's that. Look over it. See if you have any pieces where maybe your paint was not as, not thick, but like make sure you got full coverage. Okay, so it's all black. You see it? I see it. All right, next step. We're going to dry this really quick and slide it off. Hi, Kathy. Hey, hey. Janet, you have to put it in your cart. Hi, Sandy Smith. And if it's still not working, just let me know. I can send you an invoice. You have to put it in your cart and then check out. All right, so there's that. We're gonna use this same piece of cardboard. Y'all know me, I love cardboard. So we're going to carefully peel this off. So just be careful with this piece, y'all, because it's a little on the fragile side. And then I'm going to put my pieces kind of in sections so that I know what color to use and for what piece, I guess. Okay, this is going to be green. This and this. We've got more brown, more brown, more brown. So this is what I'm going off of. This is the first one that we did. Okay. I love the little Christmas lights. And then we have white. No, that's a black nose. We've got white eyeballs. He's got white mouth. And then that. Okay. Now you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little bitty light bulbs. Okay. So I'm just going to put these in a row right here. And we're just going to, I don't know, I have a bunch of colors out here that we're going to use and put these together. All right, here we go. So I need to do my nose, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the same brush that I used and just paint it black. Okay, everything else will be a different color. Hi, Kim French, how are you? Hi, Karen. All right, now we have some white that we need to do, so we're going to go in and do the eyes. And the little, I don't know what you call it, the little highlight on his nose will also be white. Done. Y'all, like, we are almost done with this project. It's that easy. And then I'm going to grab some green for the scarf. Now, this one, I am going to use what I call like a little makeup sponge. I buy these like by the bulk. I love these. So we're going to just go do the scarf in green, like this. And I'm using Meadow for this scarf. That is the chalk paste color. And just making sure that I get a good amount on there so that it, I don't know, it's like full coverage, I guess. Now, I'm going to leave the green out because I may do a green light bulb, okay? Now we're going to go in and paint the reindeer body. Okay, so comment the word joy. Check your messenger. And check out this cutout. It's only available until Sunday the 19th. And then we release a new one. So we are always keeping y'all on your toes with new releases. Keeps it exciting, right? This is bark that I'm using for the reindeer like body. You could even stain these pieces. I love acrylic paint burnt umber. You could use that for your reindeer. I mean, y'all can do whatever you want. You do you. Like I said, this is pretty easy, y'all. And I'm showing you how to do it. So once you get yours, you can refer back to this video if you need to. Just in case you forget or you need a little bit of inspiration, right? Zach usually is the one that comes up with the cutout of the week. And he loves these little hangers that spell something. We've done a couple of these. We did Boo for Halloween. We've had several of these on our live cutout sales. He loves them. Okay, so the brown is done. Dunzo. Hi, Michelle Pryor. All right, so now let me show you. my thought process. So there's 2 lights at the top, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the bottom, okay? So when I was placing these, I had 3 blue down here, and then the green and the yellow and the green and the yellow. So I'm going to think about that because I do like the green light bulbs. So let me do this one in green, this one, and then I grabbed this blue. Oh yes, Kim, this cutout, weekly cutouts, it's a weekly thing. Is that what you're referring to? All right, so we've got 2 blue, 2 green. Let's do a yellow and let's do 2 red. What do you say? Oh, thanks, Missy. We appreciate that. Hi, Vicky. So, grab some more makeup sponges. Let's do a red and another red, and then we'll do yellow. Okay? Yes. Yes, Kim. These will continue after the holidays. Yes, ma'am. One more. This is Bumblebee. Done. We're done painting. Holy moly. That easy, right? Holy moly. All right, let me close these up. Let's dry this section here. And then we'll glue it, and I'll show you how to put it together. It's very easy, y'all. Very, very easy. So here's the deal. Much like any other paste or paint, right? They always go from like shiny to matte. Same thing with our paste, our chalk paste. Same exact concept, y'all. And I got really heavy-handed on the edges of some of these, so I'm just going to wipe it off on the edge. Just making sure they're dry. Okay, so I have this little bag of tricks here. So this is going to help me get some of that paste off where I got way too much. Y'all know me, I'm a heavy hander when it comes to paste. Oh, which gnomes, Missy? Which ones are you talking about? Which gnomes are you referring to? Just in general? You like gnomes? Are you a gnome fan? We definitely have some gnome fans here. Okay, so I still have a little bit of shine over here, so I'm going to dry it.
I like this one to hang on the door handle.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you about to show that?
I might.
Zach's got something in his hand. Let me turn this off so he can talk about it.
Should I show it or no?
Depends on what it's going to be for.
I don't know. I was thinking the mystery box.
You going to show them?
I don't know. Or do you want it to be a mystery, guys? What do you think?
Y'all hit the heart button. Let us know what you think. Zach has something really cool in his hand. We had a meeting this morning, him and I. We sat down and looked at some ideas. Hey, Christine. You like the gnomes. Missy, who's new here, she loves the gnomes. She wants more gnomes. All right, so I'm just taking off the excess of this. And making sure they're all dry. Here we go, Jeannie. All right, Zach, what you got? It's got a star on the top. What is it? Oh, look at that. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that.
The Potential nominee for the mystery craft box.
Or we make it really big.
Or we make it really big. I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Carolyn said that's a must have. Michelle says she has so many gnomes. Anne says that's really cool. All right, y'all. Now that we've picked all this stuff off,
something to think about, everybody. Give me guidance. Give me guidance.
Let me grab my super glue. Okay, we're gonna start with this piece right here, and we're gonna glue this on. Okay. So I'm just gonna put glue all over the really large spots so that my super glue doesn't come spewing out the edge once I put this on. Not that it really matters because super glue that I'm using dries clear. But just so you know. Okay, here we go. I know, Janice, I love the tree. All right, so we're gonna flip this over and I am going to place this down. Okay, now here is a tip. In my opinion, or really, it's facts. Anything that has a frame like this where you're going to inlay like the little pieces, be careful not to, what is the word? Like, don't push the frame together. Like, don't push certain pieces together because then you run the risk of your pieces that go in here not fitting. Okay? I learned that the hard way a couple weeks ago, actually. I don't know, Michelle. I'm thinking it needs to be a little bit bigger. Maybe we'll do a project with it. So that's what we have so far. Okay? That is the first step. Now, we're just gonna start gluing in all of our pieces and bring it to life. Okay, and they're just gonna set right in there. As long as you didn't push your frame together, you should be good to go. So comment the word joy to get this guy. This is exclusive to this week only. And then we just turn it off late Sunday night. Okay, so we've got the nose. We have the scarf. Oh, it's so cute. We've got the little highlight on his nose. Hey, Donna. What are you working on today? Anything exciting? All right, so there's the mouth. Okay. Next, the little leg piece, his back leg, where it's kicking up. The eyeballs. And then we'll do all the lights. 7 lights. Oh, fun, Donna. Good for you, girl. You just craft your heart out. Okay, so now we need to be strategic with our light placement. So I want to do blue, green, red. We're going to do green and red up here. Let's do yellow. Blue. Okay, I got it. Here we go. I just didn't want the same color next to each other. Y'all know what I mean? I kind of have a thing about that. But you could do all the lights in one color if that's easier for you. You do whatever works. Go in. 7 lights. Don't forget, y'all. So when you get this, you should have 7 light bulbs to place down. Okay? Oh, that's so cute. All right, now I'm going to grab some twine and we're going to make a little hanger. And then I want you to tell me which one you guys like best. Because I wanted to show you with this cutout specifically, it allows you to do all sorts of colors. So let me just put this through the hole. And I'm going to tie this like so. And then we're done. Cut off my excess here. All right, so like I said, this is the first one I did. Okay. The Red Joy. This is the second one I did. So y'all tell me which one you like best. Do you like the red or do you like the white? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I like the white with the lights on the bottom. You can really see them better, I think. So tell me, red or white? I think it's cute. So, so cute. Hey, Deb. Doing the cutout of the week. So anyways, y'all, comment joy. Check your messenger. This only lasts a couple more days. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye, friends.